looking at Q1 2016 and comparing it back to Q4 2015, there hasn't been any real great changes. The one that is notable is the absorption and vacancy rate on the downtown core. We've seen an increase from 8% to 9%, and notably was the Associated Engineering building, with Associated Engineering moving to 9888. That brought in 68,000 square feet of new vacant space in Q1. And there was also a couple other, at the financial core, Class A buildings, a couple other subleases that also contributed to the total absorption climbing from up to a little over 100,000 square feet. And so other than that, the markets in the greater Edmonton, they all stayed pretty steady. So looking at the current market, it's definitely still a very, very tenant-friendly market. It's given opportunity for tenants to take a look at their current business to see, are we located right? Is our clients, do they have proper access to us? Could we be located better? Is our employees, do they have to have long commutes to work? Can we maybe position ourselves better to keep them retained, or possibly retain some more employees in that sense? So with the opportunity out there and the vacancy rates increasing, definitely a great opportunity for a tenant to be looking out there, if they haven't already considered other options, to find that new location. On the landlord sense, they definitely need to look at their building they're in. If it's an older building, take a look to see maybe it's time to be putting some more capital into improvements. Talk to your current tenants in there. See, maybe they'll guide you to what maybe you can focus your capital expenditures on, and maybe help them happier, and you'll be retaining those tenants. If we look over the next 6 to 8 months, we're going to probably see more negative absorption. Oil is kind of having more and more of an impact, and we are seeing companies starting to consolidate in less space, needing less. We are definitely seeing more movement. I think on the rate side, we probably won't see much change, but we will see more on the landlord-tenant inducements. They are getting more aggressive, wanting to attract tenants into their spaces, and it is a competitive market. So we'll see tenant inducements maybe bump up a bit more, and on the asking rates, it'll probably hold steady for the next 6 to 12 months, and thereafter, as the new product downtown comes into play, we might not see a greater effect, and possibly at that time, that's when lease rates may drop a bit.